Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Roaring Kitty's future on E-Trade uncertain, Skydance eyes Paramount global takeover, and GME short sellers in a bind. Stock volatility predicted to spike in June following May's warning signs. Skydance Media proposes $23 per share for Paramount voting stock. GameStop soars as Roaring Kitty reveals whopping $116 million stake. Supermicro unveils major AI data center in Japan. NYSE to rectify erroneous trades of Berkshire Hathaway Class A shares, and Nvidia rises amidst a slip in AI stocks. Stay tuned after this short ad break for an insightful dive into these headlines. Morgan Stanley's E-Trade is allegedly contemplating the removal of Keith Gill, also recognized as Roaring Kitty, from its platform. This consideration arises from worries regarding possible stock manipulation. The cause for concern stems from Gill's recent acquisitions of GameStop shares, which have led to a substantial increase in the stock's value. However, the final decision remains pending and might not lead to any action.
Skydance Media is said to be close to finalizing a deal to purchase Paramount Global. This news has led to a 7% increase in shares during pre-market trading. The acquisition, valued at $2 billion, is currently pending approval from Sherry Redstone, a major shareholder. If approved, Skydance and Redbird would own 2/3 of Paramount after the acquisition. The proposed deal includes an injection of $1.5 billion in cash into Paramount's balance sheet and an equity check amounting to $8 billion.
Shares in GameStop are experiencing a significant surge, marking an increase of 2.34% from the previous day and a whopping 109.41% rise from the past month. This surge is causing those who have short-sold their shares to consider exiting their positions to prevent further financial loss. The catalyst for this rally was investor Keith Gill's disclosure that he owns more than 5 million shares in the company. As share prices continue to climb, short sellers could find themselves under increasing pressure to repurchase shares, which could potentially drive prices even higher.
The CBOE Volatility Index, which is a crucial measure of market volatility, experienced an increase of almost 10% on Monday. This indicates that the month of June might witness a rise in stock market volatility due to worries regarding Federal Reserve policies and possible rate hikes. However, in spite of these uncertainties, the investment research company CFRA forecasts 2 rate reductions and an increase in share prices by the end of this year.
Reportedly, Skydance Media is preparing to propose an offer of $23 for each share of Paramount Global's voting stock. This excludes members of the Redstone family. The agreement, contingent on Sherry Redstone's approval, might result in her receiving a sum of $2 billion from National Amusements. Following the deal, it is anticipated that Skydance and Redbird will possess 2/3 ownership of Paramount. The equity check for this transaction is projected to total $8 billion.
Shares in GameStop experienced a dramatic increase of up to 75% in early trading on Monday. This surge was triggered by influential investor Keith Gill's disclosure of his substantial investment in the company, amounting to $115.7 million. According to data from Mortex, this sudden rise could potentially lead to nearly $1 billion in losses for those who have short-sold the stock. In related news, other so-called meme stocks, including AMC Entertainment and Faraday Future Intelligent Electric, also witnessed similar upticks.
Supermicro has joined forces with Japanese technology companies, such as Sharp and KDDI, to set up a major artificial intelligence data center in Japan. This center will be constructed on the site of the old Sharp Sakai factory and will be equipped to support NVIDIA's graphics processing units. The objective of this project is to provide high-performance capabilities for large-scale language models, machine learning, and generative AI applications.
The New York Stock Exchange, along with other exchanges on the Universal Trading Platform, have made a decision to reverse all erroneous trades of Berkshire Hathaway. These incorrect trades were a result of a technical malfunction associated with the launch of new software. This glitch led to substantial fluctuations in the share prices of numerous companies. The decision taken is conclusive and leaves no room for appeals.
Despite a noticeable downturn in stocks focused on artificial intelligence, Nvidia experienced a 2% increase. This was due to positive reactions from Wall Street following the Computex conference keynote by CEO Jensen Huang. During his speech, Huang revealed the introduction of new AI accelerators and also announced the launch of next-generation platform Rubin set for 2026. In contrast, Dell's shares saw a decrease by 7.5% and AMD's shares fell by 2%. This occurred even though AMD unveiled its most recent AI processors and shared plans for future development. That's it for today on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay informed, stay ahead. We'll meet again tomorrow with more insights. Until then, goodbye. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Until tomorrow, farewell. This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.